Okay, um, this video is just about the books that I am reading and or recently bought. I think I've talked about some of these books already, but I can't remember. So you may see repeats like Fahrenheit 451. I already talked about this one a bit in that most recent video about dystopian novels and how I'm writing one, Christoph, and so there's that. I guess I'll start with the older, newer books. I think I talked about, actually, there's quite a bit, so I'm going to go through these. Alright, I guess I'll start by genre. This one is, I started reading it already. I'm almost done with the introduction, but actually, yeah, I'm still on the introduction. It's a pretty short one, but it's about Tolkien and Lewis, so that goes with, oh, I have a ton of these. I have a Hobbit devotional, a Tolkien dictionary, Hobbit lessons, it's like life things, Tolkien by Devin Brown, The Christian World of the Hobbit, and I have The Hobbit. So yeah, more Tolkien and Lewis. I've got the beloved works of Lewis, C.S. Lewis. I have all the Narnia books. There's a couple other ones, I think. That might be it, actually, for Lewis. But alright, moving on. The Rise and Fall of Jewish Nationalism. Sounds pretty heavy. It is. It's quite a book. It's just basically, trying to remember where I got this. I think it was the library. It's just about ancient Palestine and the Jewish and Christian life, ethnicity is what it says. So yeah. Next, I'll go on to Greek stuff. I have The Fall of Troy. I think I talked about it, but I'm not sure already. And it's the sequel to the Iliad and the Odyssey, basically, and yeah, I haven't read all of those ones, but I started this one. It's pretty cool, you know, ancient old poems and stuff. I like it. So I mean, there's not much to talk about with that, but it's pretty good. Basic Greek, 30 minutes a day. It's New Testament Greek, but modern Greek is not too far off. I mean, especially the letters. I've learned how to read Greek through this, which is really nice, and how to pronounce a lot of things. So it's like a write. You write in it, and you learn as you go. 30 minutes a day. Next, I'll do Russian novels. So I have 3 here from Russian authors. I'm reading this one right now, Brothers Karamazov. It is abridged. I thought about buying the full original version, but it's as thick as this, so like think Les Miserables long. It's long, which I also have. So it's a story about, so far I don't know. It starts talking about Fyodor. I forgot his last name now. Karamazov. So there's a part where it says something about Fyodor something, which might be his middle name, but I thought it was his last name. But it's about the two brothers, Alyosha and I think Dmitri. Yeah, well, this guy has a lot of kids, and his wife dies. He has many wives too, but it's by Dostoevsky, however you want to say it, I guess. Anton Chekhov. Never read any of his stuff that I know of. This is a collection of his short stories. Ward Number 6, you may have heard of it. So he's classic also. And then I got one Tolstoy here. I was reading Anna Karenina as well, but I have War and Peace. It's massive, you know. It's just the small print, over 1,000 pages. So I'm looking forward to reading it though. It's I got these at Barnes & Noble. They had a deal. You could buy 2 and get a third one free, but I only bought 2 this time around. So it says it could be perhaps the greatest novel of all time. So plus it's Tolstoy. So far I like what he writes, and so I got that. My goal is to read all of these pretty soon, and as I write mine, I get some inspiration from them. So next is I have Orthodox things here. I'll start with the Orthodox Way by Callistos Ware, Bishop Callistos Ware, and I started reading it. So far I'm kind of getting into it, kind of not, but I shall read it. It's about the doctrine, worship, and life of Orthodox Christians. Makes sense. I would, if you want to learn about Orthodoxy, I'd recommend that, or anything from the bishop, because he's written a lot of stuff. So there's that. Running out of time here, but we have the small paraclesis. And it's a service to the Most Holy Theotokos. Paraclesis. I think it's paraclesis. But it is a service, very popular one. I still have a lot to learn, so I don't think I've ever been to this service. No, I have not. They do it in August, is what it says, and it's in Greek on one side. You can see that, and English on the other, and so it's really helpful to learn Greek and how to read it, and it's a really nice thing with psalms and prayers and chants and stuff. And it has the below the Greek, at some parts it has I forgot what it's called, but it spells it out in English so you can speak it without, if you don't know how to read Greek, then you can read that. I forgot what it's called, but next we have I got 3 of these from church this past Sunday, and they are small books that are actually pretty good sized, although they're small. Finding the New Testament Church, and I haven't read these, but they're new, by John E. Braun. Prayer and the Departed Saints, and you can tell by the titles what they're about. But this is the intercession of saints and praying to saints. And then, like, this one was about the church. And so, there's that. And lastly, When You Fast, by, there he is again, Callisto Swear. It's about fasting. The reason to fast and what to do. I'm guessing. So, fasting. Speaking of fasting, I'm changing up my diet, going healthier, and internet, obviously less of that and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing as I write my book and get deeper into the faith and live good life. So that's about all for this episode. I'll upload this, and yeah, have a good day.